guys, Alex here. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I will be sharing with you the pre-selling houses that we have here in Cagayan de Oro as of January 2022. So I did a similar video last year, but since I shot that video, some of the subdivisions have already been sold out, new subdivisions have launched, so I decided to do an updated version, and I will be doing updated versions as we go along as well. Okay, so before we begin, let me just quickly share that Cagayan de Oro is the seventh most competitive city in the Philippines, 5th in infrastructure, 6th in economic resiliency, and we are on track in becoming a metro city by 2024. So really, it's the right time to invest here in Cagayan de Oro. So let's begin. So the first pre-selling subdivision that I would like to share with you is Ignatius Enclave, Phase 2 by A. Brown. So this is the second phase already. Phase 1 sold out pretty quickly. Phase 2 is located near the area, which is in Taguanao, Cagayan de Oro. So the price range of this house is at this house is at 8 million, and turnover is in 2 years, so around 2024. So here's a photo of their model unit, and here are some shots of the model unit of Ignatius Enclave. So they have a model house on site which you can visit, so you can check out what the turnover is. So again, it's located in Taguanao. There are already a lot of subdivisions nearby. There's Vedera Residences, Ignatius Enclave Phase 1. It's right beside Adelaida, Parkview Residence, Mountain View. We also have Montiera, and then John Dorf is set to develop a 40-hectare project within the area, so just nearby, called Orchard District. The first subdivision that they launched is Vedera. So it's really a residential area, and soon we will be having commercial areas in this location as well, because Orchard District is going to be a mixed-use community. A. Brown is going to be building Uptown Business District, which will be located just near Ignatius Enclave. So it will be an up-and-coming area in Cagayan de Oro. Now for the unit type, it's single detached. It has a lot area of 120 square meters and a floor area of 117 square meters. It has 4 bedrooms, 3 toilet and bath. So on the ground floor, there is 1 bedroom next to a toilet and bath, and then there's another bedroom at the back of the kitchen. And then on the second floor, there are 2 more bedrooms. So if you have an elderly living with you, then you can just give them the first bedroom, the bedroom on the first floor. And it has 1 car parking space. So its selling price is 8 million. Reservation fee is 100,000. For the equity, that's around 27,000 per month for 24 months. And then if you finance it through the bank for 20 years, that's about 54,000 per month for 20 years. And then we have Vedera, which is just right across Ignatius Enclave Phase 1. So this is a subdivision that will be developed by John Dorf. Price is about 5 million. Turnover is in 2 to 3 years. So again, it's already in a highly residential community. So what we lack actually in this area are commercial areas. Now for the specs of Vedera, they have 2 types of units. We have the duplex and then the single attached. So for the floor area, they have similar specs. So floor area is 80 square meters, lot area is 64 square meters. 4 bedrooms, 3 toilet and bath, and 1 car parking space. So for the duplex, it's selling at 4.8 million, while single attached is selling at 5 million. And then we have St. Francis Heights. So it's very near SM City Mall. It's by Pontifino. That's the name of the developer. It's along Masterson Avenue right across Manresa Farm, which is the future site of Xavier University. Because if you haven't heard yet, Xavier University will be transferring their main campus to the Uptown area. It will be a campus and a township all rolled into one. And they already have a joint venture agreement with Cebu Land Masters. Cebu Land Masters will be developing the township while Xavier University will be building the campus. So it's going to be a huge development, around more than 50 hectares. So the turnover of St. Francis Heights is 2 years, but they have ready for occupancy units. So if you need to move in, then you can just get the ready for occupancy unit. So the price range is between 5.8 to 7 million. So it's quite near SM City Mall, around less than 30 seconds drive. You can just walk to SM City Mall from Pontefino Estate. So they're also selling lot-only units, but they haven't really released it in the market yet. But if you're interested, you can just submit a letter of intent to buy. So they have 2 unit types. All the unit types are townhouse, but there is like an inner unit and they have also end unit. So for the townhouse inner unit, the floor area is 103 square meters. The lot is 75. 4 bedrooms, 3 toilet and baths, and a 2-car parking space. For the end unit, it has a floor area of 109 square meters. Lot is 102 square meters. 4 bedrooms, 3 toilet and baths, 2-car parking space. So similar specs, except that the floor and lot areas of end units are slightly bigger than the inner units. So for the inner units cost around 5.8 million, while end units are at 7.3. So reservation fee for the inner is 50,000 pesos. Equity is 1.4. Of course, you can pay it over a span of 12 to 24 months if you get a pre-selling unit. And then for the bank, it's at 47,000 for 20 years. Now for the end unit, equity is 1.1. Bank is 37,000 per month for 20 years. Now for Lamiran Peak or Lamiran Trail, so this is a subdivision by Vista Land Inc., so also known as Camellia Homes. So it's located in Upper Balulang, Europa, Cagayan de Oro City. So for those who are not familiar with this location, Europa is a township developed by Camellia or Vista Land. And they have about 14 or 15 subdivisions already. So it's a massive development, more than 300 hectares. Most of the subdivisions are already sold out. And currently, the units that they have available are in Lamiran Peak and Lamiran Trails. So price range is between 2.9 to 9 million. Europa is a community within itself because it has its own church, it has an academy, Georgia Academy, it has its own mall, wherein if you are a homeowner, or even if you're not a homeowner, you can definitely lease a space within Vista Mall and you would already have a captured market. So they have 6 unit types. So among all the developers, Camellia has the most number of model units or unit types to choose from, and the range is also quite broad. So their biggest unit is the Greta model unit. It has a floor area of 166 square meters, a lot of 143. It has 5 bedrooms, 3 toilet and baths, a 2-car parking space. It's between 8 to 9 million. Freya is floor area 142 square meters, lot is 132, 5 bedrooms, 3 toilet and baths, 1-car parking, 7.5. It's between 7.5 to 7.9. And then we have the Ella model unit. Floor is 100 square meters, lot is 121, 5 bedrooms, 3 toilet and baths, and 1-car parking space. So that's between 5 to 7.4 million. And then we have Danny. Floor area is 83 square meters, lot is 110 square meters, 4 bedrooms, 3 toilet and baths, 1 parking space, 4.7 to 4.9. Cara at 66 square meter floor area. Lot is 88 square meters. 3 bedrooms, 2 toilet and bath, 1 car parking, 3.4 to 4.4. And their last unit, their smallest unit, is Bella. It has a floor area of 53 square meters, a lot area of 88, 2 bedrooms, 2 toilet and baths. It's between 2.9 to 3.3 million. And then we have Ella. So let me quickly show you the interior of Ella. So this is the model unit of Ella. And then here's the model unit of Danny. And then the model unit of Bella. And then let me move on to the newest subdivision development, which was launched just last year by We Communities Inc. Intelli Estates. So it's located in Canitoan, Cagayan de Oro, which a lot of people believe that it's flood-free because some areas in Canitoan were actually flooded during Sendong, but this area is flood-free. And also the subdivision has been elevated 1 meter above the road. So during the last typhoon here in Cagayan de Oro, it was not flooded at all. The subdivision wasn't flooded, and the developers will also be putting in a catch basin to catch rainwater, which they will release to the river, just to make sure really that the subdivision stays dry and flood free in case of heavy rain. So the subdivision has not been flooded in the past, and the developers again have made sure that it won't be flooded in the future. Also, drainage construction of the government is ongoing. They've already made a dike in the area where it got flooded before, so it's being managed. So turnover of the subdivision is in 3 to 4 years, around 2025. So price range is between 2.9 to 7 million, and there are 5 unit types available. So again, it's located in Canitoan, which is a barangay that's very near Upper Carmen, or the uptown area. So it's around a 15 to 20 minute drive going to SM City Mall. So it's quite near. So if you want more options to choose from, like for example, you've already explored the uptown area and you couldn't find any pre-selling houses that match your requirements, then you may also want to consider Intelli Estates because they have a lot of choices to choose from, and it's also just near the uptown area. So this is the location, and as you can see, there are a lot of access roads that lead to Canitoan. So there's the Masterson Highway Road, and there's the Carmen Road, Bulwa Road, Ipunan Road. So you can take your pick of the road to use in going to this area, so you can avoid traffic. So let me quickly run you through the 5 model units of Intelli Estates. First is we have the Magnum model unit, which is their biggest. So by the way, their top 3 units, which is Magnum, Vita, and Roca, they have smart devices that are included in the sale. So they have smart door locks, smart adapters, and smart light switches. So you can control these devices through your phone, or if you buy the Alexa device, then you can use voice command to operate it. It's all powered by Cherry Mobile. Okay, so again for Magnum, it has a floor area of 90 square meters, a lot area of 110 square meters. It has 4 bedrooms, 3 toilet and baths, and a 2-car parking space. So what I really like about their model units is that most of their model units, especially the bigger ones, have a 2-car parking space, because most families in Cagayan de Oro living in subdivisions, they have between 1 to 2 cars, or at least 2. Some have 2 cars, many have 2 cars. Like here in Xavier Estates, since the homeowners have at least 2 cars, you can see 1 car parked on the driveway and 1 car parked on the street. So if you could avoid street parking, that would really benefit the entire community. So if you have a two-car parking space in your home, then that would be a really huge plus. And it's at 6 million. So the range is actually between 6 to 7 million. It depends on where the unit is located. Reservation fee is 20,000. Equity is 32,000 for 36 months. Bank is 40,000 per month for 20 years. So here are some shots of the Magnum model unit. Alexa, turn on kitchen lights.
Okay.
So it's already voice controlled. Alexa, turn on living room lights.
Okay.
Okay, so with voice controlled lighting, you won't have to go to the light switch and turn it on or off manually. You would just have to tell Alexa what you want to turn on or off and she will do it for you. And then next is we have the Vita model unit. It has a floor area of 70 and a lot area of 88 square meters, 4 bedrooms, 3 toilet and baths, 2-car parking space. It's at 4.1. Reservation fee is 20,000, equity is 22,000 for 36 months. Bank is 27,000 for 20 years. So the units are really nicely designed. I really love the floor plan and the layout because it really gives a spacious feel. And the floor-to-ceiling height is also higher compared to other pre-selling houses. Most pre-selling houses, the standard floor-to-ceiling height is 2.4 meters, but for Intelli, they've really gone beyond that. The first floor is 2.8 meters, while the second floor is 3.2 meters. And they also have larger windows, which allow a lot of natural light in. So here are some shots of the Vita model unit. And then we have the Europa model unit. The floor is 80 square meters, lot is 99 square meters. It is 4 bedrooms, 3 toilet and bath, and a 2-car parking space. So it's at 5 million, reservation again at 20. Equity is 27,000 for 36 months. Bank is 33,000 for 33,000 per month for 20 years. Now here are some shots of the Europa model unit. Now unlike Vita and Magnum, they didn't put in interior design because they want to show the turnover unit. So this is the turnover unit of Intelli Estates. And then second to the last, we have Oro. So Oro has a floor area of 77, a lot area of 60 square meters. It has 3 bedrooms, 2 toilet and bath, 1-car parking space. So it's at 4.2. Reservation fee is 20,000. Equity is 21,000 for 36 months. Bank is 29,000 for 30 years. And Fresco, which is their smallest unit, it has a floor area of 70, a lot area of 88 square meters. It has 2 bedrooms, 2 toilet and baths. And it has a 1-car parking space. So it's at 2.9. Reservation fee is 20,000. Equity is 9,000 for the first 36 months. Equity is 9,000 for 36 months. Bank is 20,000 per month for 20 years. So next subdivision is Teakwood Hills. It's located in Balubal, Cagayan de Oro. So this is the Balubal area, and it's near Tablon, Nestle. It's near Bayview Heights, which is the first subdivision of Alveo here in Cagayan de Oro. So it's located on a separate mountain, another mountain, because Uptown is on one mountain, so this is on another mountain. It's like the next Uptown area. Balubal is like the next Uptown area here in Cagayan de Oro because it's also elevated, flood-free, has a great view, very similar to Uptown CDO now, except that the Uptown area now is very progressive already. So Balubal will be the next developing area. So turnover, actually it has already been turned over to the homeowners. There are already several homeowners living in the subdivision, but they made a new block and they're selling lot only. They're also giving the option to buyers to buy house and lot units as well. So price range is from 8 to 11 million. It's developed by A. Brown, same developer of Xavier Estates. So they have 3 model units available. They have Crisca White, floor area 209 square meters, lot is 180, 4 bedrooms, 3 toilet and baths, 2 car parking with roof deck. It's 11 million. Reservation fee is 100,000. Equity is 63,000 per month for 18 months. No, 63,000 per month for 16 months. Bank is at 75,000 per month for 20 years. And then we have Crisca Gray. It has a floor area of 180 square meters, a lot of 157 square meters, 4 bedrooms, 3 toilet and baths, 1 car parking with roof deck. So both Crisca units have a roof deck. So Crisca is at 9.8, reservation fee 100K, equity is at 55,000 per month for 16 months. Bank is 66,000 per month for 20 years. And then we have the loft type and also the bungalow. We have it has a floor area of 180 square meters, lot of 118, 4 bedrooms, 3 toilet and bath, and 1 car parking. It's at 8.4. So equity is at 46,000 for 36 months. Bank is at 56,000 for 20 years. So that's it for the pre-selling houses in Cagayan de Oro. But I'll also be sharing with you, don't go yet, I'll also be sharing with you the pre-selling lots in Cagayan de Oro. So I just want to put it all in one video. So we have Skyline Residences by A. Brown. It's located in Taguanao. So it's just right across Ignatius Enclave Phase 2. Its turnover is 2024. Price is at 21,000 per square. So they launched it at 20,000 per square. Now it's at 21. And they're also selling the shop houses, which is a commercial residential project. It's a mixed-use project. So the first floor should be used for commercial space, while the second and third floor can be used either commercial or residential. So you also have the option to buy lot only for the shop houses. So for lot only, it's at 30,000 per square, but if you get a building, it's around 20 million. So lot cut of Skyline Residences, back to Skyline Residences. So lot cut of Skyline is 262 to 300 square meters. It's at equity is at 18,000 per month for 24 months. Bank is 43,000 for 15 years. So the area is really an up and coming area in the uptown, because currently, before, people would think that, or some of my clients even say up to now, oh, Taguanao is so far, Ventura is so far, but development always catches up. And once the Gaisano Mall that's being built across Grand Europa will be finished, and this area will be near already. It won't be as far as you feel it is right now. So now is a good time to invest in a lot in the uptown area, because prices are already skyrocketing. Like resale lots are between 15 to 80,000, some are even at 20. So the advantage with Skyline is that it's still owned by A. Brown, which is the developer. And with developer-owned properties, you can pay the equity in terms. So the 10% equity can be paid over a span of 24 months, and you won't have to pay interest on that. So you won't have to pay cash, a huge cash amount outright. So it's currently the only pre-selling lot-only subdivision uptown. Now we go to Teakwood Crust, which is located in Balubal, just 1 kilometer from Teakwood Hills, developed by the same developer, A. Brown. So turnover is in 2 years. Selling price is between 1.5 to 1.8 million. So they launched at 10,000 per square and then increased. 30 units got sold within 1 day. So they increased after 2 days to 11,000 per square and then 11.5. Now they are at 12,000 per square. But the regular pricing is really between 13 to 15,000 per square for Teakwood Crust. So currently, the equity for the 12,000 per square unit lots of Teakwood is at 5,900 per month. But we were able to get a lot at 10,000. So the equity we would be paying would only be at 4,600 per month. So super affordable. So for the bank, around 15,000 per month for 15 years. And then we have Bayview Heights. It's another lot-only project located in Tablon. So this is also near, Tablon is the subdivision, Tablon is the barangay right before Agusan. So we have Tablon and then Agusan, and then if you go all the way up to Agusan and then onwards, that would be Balubal. So these are all located in the same area. So, Bayview Heights is the first project by Alveo here in Cagayan de Oro. So, its turnover is around 4 to 5 years. Pricing is between 28 to 32,000 per square. So, a lot pa lang, 10 million na. Because they are already priced at a premium because the subdivision, the location of the subdivision is already very developed. Lot size is around 400 to 1,000 square meters. So they started by launching 113 lots and they sold 51 lots. So there are 3 types of lots that Bayview Heights is offering. We have the investment value lots, which is the most affordable. Okay, so the range for the lot area is between 500 to 700. Now for sample computation, we will use this lot area of 597 square meters. So it's around 17.1 million, reservation fees 100,000, and then they have spot down. So unlike other subdivisions, other projects wherein you can pay the equity, the entire equity on a stretched period of time, for Alveo, they require you to pay a portion, or at least here, 10% of the equity spot down. So spot down, 1.6 million, 20% payable in 59 months, so that's 150,000 per month. 70% bank, so that's 7 million, and other charges is 700 plus thousand. And then they have the luxury ridge lots, which are the lots with the view, the most premium, the most expensive lots. For the sample computation, lot area is 354 square meters at 9.5 million. Reservation fee 100,000, 10% DP 800,000, 50% in 59 months, so that's 32,000 per month. 40% bank, that's 58,000 per month for 15 years. Other charges 300 plus. And then we have the premium park lot. So these are the lots fronting open space or located in front of the park. Because with Bayview Heights, it's about 100 plus hectares and around 50% of that will be open space. So they will really be preserving most of, like at least half of the trees, open spaces. So there will be a lot of greenery in the subdivision, while the front of Bayview Heights will be for commercial use. So lot area for 19, it's 13.8 million, reservation fee 100,000, 10% DP 1.2, 50% in 59 months, that's 117,000, 40% bank around 5.5 million. Other charges is 558,000. And that's it for the pre-selling projects here in Cagayan de Oro. If you have any questions or inquiries, just leave a comment or email me or send me a message. My contact info is in the description box down below. And thanks for hanging out with me today. I'll see you in my next video.